Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Molweni. Goedemiddag. First of all, I must just thank the organizers and Louis for choosing me of all the principals that participate in this occasion. And just want you to allow me to indulge in your space and just go through the life we have at Christian High School in Makaza, Khayelitsha. The school is a high school. It's having 1,280 kids. I've got a staff complement of 44 teachers with 7 non-teaching staff. The school started in 1993. And I am the 3rd permanent principal of the school. I joined the school as a principal in year 2010. And the vision of the school is partly influenced by Professor O'Connell, because I've been following him as a transformational leader from being a head of department in the Western Cape Education Department and being also the professor, the vice chancellor at UWC, and also being part of our project, Partners for Possibility. We strive to be a learning center of excellency, where our learners are holistically developed to ensure that they participate meaningfully in the lives of our community and also in our citizenship. Professor O'Connell did allude to us that schools must be learning organizations. Turn around schools. When you are at the school, make the school being transformative. Let them be part of the center of the community. As I want to speak to you about our school, it's a no-fee school. The current annual budget given by the Western Cape Education Department is 1.3 million rand. That covers from A to Z. That covers from A to Z. We have asked the parents to contribute. They struggle to pay 230 rand per annum to assist the school. 60% of the parents do pay, but it takes them 6 months to cover 230 rand per year for each child. When I go out for dinner, 230 is for me, my kids, and we spend almost 1,000 rand in a family of 4 or 5. So imagine when we have to deal with the school in the context of Khayelitsha, one of the poorest areas in the community. And we have to ensure that our school operates optimally and becomes the best school, because we strive to be the best school among the best in the country. The contextual issues of areas like Khayelitsha, you are aware of them. I'll just tell you one simple story. Just today, as I sat in the office, at 10 o'clock, we had a meeting with parents of grade 8 boys, 2 grade 8 boys, 3 grade 8 boys, and 2 grade 10 boys. Those 5 kids, I wanted to expel them on 3 reasons. Last Saturday night, they were involved in a murder case of another child from a nearby high school. The issue, they left their homes, they went to buy liquor, they drank, and in the thick of things at night, they fought. And one amongst those school kids died. I had to discuss that with the parents, say that at this school, we don't appreciate any irresponsibility amongst the parents. I know where my kids are when I sleep. I wonder, how dare you don't know where your kids were at 2 a.m. on a Saturday? One single mother said, "Principal, my child, since he was in grade 6 and 7, has been drinking It's a 13-year-old boy. Over the weekends, does not sleep at home. I don't know what's happening. I leave for work at 6 a.m. I don't know what's happening to his life until I come back at 8. I don't have a control over his life. He's just a boy on his own. As we speak, that child got a transfer. Not because of our choice, we wanted to help intervene, because his life is at stake because the other kids in the township want to kill him. So as we speak, that boy is being transferred to the Eastern Cape to stay with the grannies, only because of his life, because they're going to retaliate and it's going to be messy. So we're trying to douse those flames and trying to find sanity within our community and create our schools as a learning center and hopes for excellency. Then when I joined the school was at 40% pass rate in 2010. 2008, it had. So the issue about our school being part of this is that we did so well in contributing for the excellence of the school. From 40% in 2010, in the last 5 years, we have been averaging 83, 84%. When I came to join here to look for funding. It's my story. I'm a networker, I look for funds. Hey, it never happened. The only thing that came to me that there was more mentorship, there was more personal development as a principal, there was more of an interaction to become a better person as a principal, to lead better. I have been transformed, Partners for Possibilities, and through their workshops, time to think, the facilitations of the flawless consulting, those were very empowering to me, and they've transformed the way I deal with parents, I deal with teachers, and I deal with how the school is organized. I'm very grateful. It's been an eye-opener, and change has happened in the school. In 2011, it has been one of the most aggressive years in my career as an educator. There was heat at our school, heat because of this new principal who wants to create new things at the school. But here we are so happy at school. Our target this coming year, out of 203 grade 12s, we want to achieve 90%, and that one we are going to achieve. That one we are going to achieve. We have facilitated partnership. Alan Craig Knott is working with us. You know the young guy. He's working with us. We've got a nice project on Wi-Fi connectivity at school. We're doing recycling through cans, free internet for our school kids. They bring in cans and they get those cans through the Wi-Fi. Through that. And we shut down the school on Wednesday just to get the kids playing. There was no school at our school Wednesday. The whole day, there are no sporting facilities. The whole day, the kids were playing rugby, soccer. We introduced them to golf. We do basketball. We do volleyball. Absolutely nothing. We want the school to be a joyous place for our kids. We want to have sense of being responsible, sense of taking ownership in the school. You know, the parents, when we have parents meeting, it has been one of the serious concern that our parents don't want to come to the school because they are illiterate. When we had the meeting by the end of January, we had almost 800 parents in the parents meeting at the school. We are extremely supported by the community. They know that the school of choice. On the 1st of April, please buy the tickets for the International Jazz Festival. Our school band is going to perform at the main stage. 1st of April, this coming year, the school band is going to be there. 2 weeks down the line, we're sending our kids to Sweden. In the last 5 years, they've been performing in the band on the World Children's Prize. We do the facilitation on human rights, rights of children, and protecting the young children, and having them to deal with issues of growing up. So we'll be sending those kids for the 5th year this year to Sweden and celebrate with the World Children's Prize. fully funded. Parents pay nothing. Those kids, for the first time, they fly for 18 hours to Sweden. It's amazing. So every child wants to be at that school because it's a transformational center. We bring hope to our community and it makes our life very easy. So lastly, we wanted to intervene on maths. Mathematics is a problem. We went out. We are having a partnership now with PfP600. PfP600 gave us fund for 350,000 rand and said, go and look for the best maths teacher, change the school, create an opportunity for some of your learners to do well in mathematics. The grade 12 of 2016, one of the learners had 6 distinctions. It's not for the first time, no, the second time. We always have learners with distinctions. He scored distinction in mathematics, scored distinction in accounting, he scored distinction only in English, where he could not get distinction. He only called 6. And all the 6 subjects, he got distinction. He got a merit award from the WCD, and that boy is fully funded now to do BCom at Nelson Mandela University. It's among the top learners at our school and in the province. So we're very excited about what is happening here. It's growing the school, it's making life very easy. So we do transform, and thank you very much for taking care of us.